Alrighty, Clio solo in the A to Z series. Here we go. We're against a Zhang Kui. Should be a fairly easy lane. There's going to just be a lot of farming for us. I really don't think I want to fight super hard, at least in the early game. We're really a scaling character. We're going to be building full damage on this pick, so the name of the game really is just to kind of get to late game by any means necessary. We'll probably be quite a bit behind if we get, ganked and stuff, or if we try to fight really hard. I'm expecting to lose some neutrals. I don't really think it's a big deal. And yeah, the biggest thing, again, is really just to scale and kind of play safe. I'm going to get my 1 and my 3. And yeah, just try to kind of tick Bluestone on the minions, all that stuff. Let's notice his build really quick. We juke out the 1, juke out the 2. He's got Vamp Shroud, which is pretty standard. So we're against a Zhang Kui who's doing a pretty normal mage, kind of mid lane Zhang build. And yeah, I'm really not trying to fight him super hard. A whole lot, but I have Aegis to kind of protect myself because of the burst. We have pretty good clear and fight once we're level 5, but before that, a little bit lacking. So if I want to look for something, it'd probably be then. I'm going to want him to group the wave up a little bit. Kind of auto this down. Again, avoid the 2 again. And just by kind of grouping the wave a little bit, making sure we avoid getting hit by him, we've managed to stay healthy, get some really good wave pressure, and kind of build a free totem off of that, so that's nice. My big kind of fear on this character is just getting camped, right? Because it's really natural too, and you kind of need to expect it. And right now, our mid laner, or our jungler, whoever it was, just did end up dying. We see the Lance, actually, so we are okay. But that's kind of something you have to be really careful for, just like trying to track where their jungler is whenever you're playing a squishy character, especially when they're kind of aggressive in their posturing. If I'm playing like a Thoth solo or something, that I wouldn't necessarily recommend. But I'm at the very least, I'm kind of like hiding back. Clio, I'm dashing in a lot to clear. So I just have to be cognizant of kind of what that might mean for me on the map. So yeah, keeping eyes on where the Lance is. We see him in duo lane. I'm really safe again. I've done a really good job just avoiding his 1s, his 2s, his stuns as well. And we got ourselves a pretty good lane state, actually, just because of avoiding it. I want to max my 2. My 3 is going to do the most damage on this character, or maybe even my 1. But my 2 is range, right? And range means safety. So I can throw my 2 kind of clear from a faraway place, and not kind of incur the same risks that I maybe would. We gotta help. Oh, shoot. I popped the wrong thing. That was awkward. Alright, no worries. I meant to pop my shard there, and I didn't. Still got him. MB. Yeah, I pressed the wrong thing. I meant to press my my shard there, but we do get the kill, so that's really good. Good gank by the Anubis. It's our jungler. So a little bit of help, but look, we were able to build a lead so far in this lane just by kind of avoiding abilities, quite frankly. Zhang was trying to throw a lot kind of on us, and it just really didn't connect for him. We could just use our ult to kind of clear out this wave, go into the wall, and even if it doesn't insta-clear, we'll get it eventually, so I'm not super concerned. But yeah, that's kind of like the name of the game. Playing safe. When we have a play, let's make it. I did waste my Aegis, so I got to be a little bit careful. But Clio is all about patience and kind of evasion. Just in general, if you're kind of auto-attacking, full committing to someone, chances are you're playing a pretty bad game of Clio. And I'm almost at Transcendence already, which is my first item, of course. So I want to make sure I do get to that point comfortably. Be a little bit careful, because he might look for us. He's not 5, though, yet. Did stun my dash. I don't even think he was meaning to stun me per se, but worked out quite well for him. I've got enough for trans. I'm just going to back. We're going to probably lose some neutrals here. Actually, you know what? I can stay. I can stay because I've got my ultimate coming up. They've changed Clio recently to make your ult do a little bit less damage but have a shorter cooldown, which I think ultimately actually does help her her solo lane. And we avoid the 2, and Lance gets a kill in mid, meaning we're all good over here. I was going to say, I can give up these neutrals because I'm ahead. I have a kill. But I may as well get one if it's free. The silver camp I could also go to, but I'm going to not be greedy and take a nice safe back. The biggest thing whenever you're playing a character that doesn't have TP and that is going to be really squishy and, by default very killable, is you want to try to make sure that you're just staying alive no matter what. So if I can get into the late game, even if I lose farm here and there, but I really have a limited amount of deaths, or the deaths that I have are like maximized to be pretty good, we should be okay, right? So what are good deaths, right? Deaths where we get the wave pushed, we get the neutral, stuff like that. Like, if I'm dying and I'm getting those things, I don't care that much. But obviously, you still, ideally, just don't want to die. Now, Sobek is really forcing a gank here. I'm not sure I love it. Oh, he actually got it. Okay, this guy's going to blink. Going to avoid the damage there, and that'll probably just be that. Yeah, it's okay. Hopefully he doesn't die here. Nice juke. Yeah, weird. I mean, look, we're ahead, so we can fight around us. It still is kind of weird, because, like, I do kind of just have, like, no damage. In the grand scheme of things, this is a really bad posturing. Yeah, we definitely just back up. We never path aggro there. That's unlucky. Does Sobek get the assist? Or Zhang, excuse me, to Zhang, he does. So a little bit of help there. That's okay. Yeah, he kind of, like, super inted. I'm gonna juke to the right. There we go, we're good. Aegis this, I should be totally fine. Oh, there is more people here. Yeah, we had a good Aegis, so I'm not super concerned. Oh, he still kills me. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a ton of damage. They actually like traded tower aggro there really, really well. It actually ends up getting us killed. That sucks. Yeah, what a disaster. Unlucky. I got kind of baited there for sure. It is what it is. Happens. Kind of a bad death. Again, like, we really don't want... No, don't. Just stay in lanes. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't need help. That was, like, really troll. Whatever. We're still ahead. I mean, it's fine, I guess. That was, like, really grief, though. I don't know what that left fight was. Anyways, that's like all their abilities down and ults and stuff, so I guess that's nice. We'll just kind of sit here and hold a bit. I'm still ahead of this Zhang. That really was not a good death. That's kind of like the exact opposite of what we want, but whatever. Next time I just won't even try to like help. That just was really, really bait. Is what it is, though. Got some... Wow, that was a really good hit. Got some damage off on him, though. I can kind of like start to consistently poke once I have a little bit more with Transcendent stacks, but right now I still don't feel super good with them. Ooh, rough miss. And I can level my 1 or my 3 second. My 3 obviously is like going to be more direct instant damage, but my 1 is safer, so that's kind of the trade-off. Once I have like Soul Eater and stuff online, I'm going to be really kind of able to, when we want to avoid the stun, we did. Got a really good trade-off right there. I can pop my shard here to look a little bit more aggressive. I think we actually have a kill here. He missed his 1. He's going to ult, but I don't really care. Oh, wow. I kind of just like walked right through him. That was a little troll. I messed it up a little bit. We did get his ultimate, though. It's still okay. I don't play that too great. Alright, we're all good. He's here, that's why. Makes some sense. I'm dead. Unlucky. I screwed that up. Alright. This is a little troll. I guess I played that kind of bad, but I don't know. There's like no calls going on the map or anything. I'll have to get some vision then. This is a really poorly played game already. It's okay. A pretty rough death. That one definitely wasn't great either. We'll be fine. I know I need a scale. I wanted to look for the pick. I thought he was still like mid-side, but I guess not. He just like didn't ping call anything. I can't really, what is it called? Expect that though. So we're doing a bit poor. The bright side is we're still ahead of the soul laner. The problem is like the jungler's super fed. So still a lot of issues, but we'll kind of, try to do our best with it. We see Lance mid. I'm going to try to get some words out in a second. We're going to lose a good bit of farm here, but, do what you can, right? This build is super scaling, so I, should kind of expect to be weak. Trans into Soul Eater is basically the slowest iteration of this build you can go. You could just go Jotun's second if you really want. And you should kind of be alright. Let's see, do I... No, I have nothing here. The Bancrofts is scary because he just has like a super power spike. Gotta be careful. Yeah, obviously we see a gank will be coming, so I'm just gonna back up. How much do I need? 1k, so we're almost there. Once I get Soul Eater, excuse me, and I like scale that up, I think like we win every trade, at least in the 1v1s, like very easily. Unless this guy goes Divine next, which he might. I kind of hate that I picked Cleo first, then our team just like locked a bunch of healing. So they really want to go anti-heal now. It's a great gank though. We silence him right after the stun ends, so he doesn't even get to use anything. But he went Blink anyways first, which is like pretty typical on Zhong. In mid and solo, if you're trying to play aggressive and you feel like you can win the lane, but obviously super risky. We see Lance on right side, so we're going to just proxy push this as hard as we can. If there's any back camps or something, this is also like the time to invade it. But I have a Soul Eater spike on my back, but if I can hit 12, we should. And we do. Huge. This is sort of like, I kind of think of Cleo as like Tiamat very similarly, where you are just racing against time to try to get your build online, and if you can get it online fast enough, you should win. Obviously, there's always more factors than just that, but like more or less, if you can get all 6 items, I would say like win percentage is going to be at least 65%. And if you don't, chances are you'll probably lose. So there's a lot of scaling, you know, just intrinsic to the character, but once you get it online, things are good. Now you can build a slightly slower or faster build that gives you, you know, like a better upside late game. I would say a build like this has more upside than any other build on Cleo late game, but it's more stacking. So obviously the early mid is going to be a little bit slower and just harder to get, like, you know, to a good point with. But because we're playing to farm, and, you know, we do have 2 deaths, which isn't great, I will say. I'm feeling okay. You know, we're only down 1.5k as a team. That's like really not terrible. Obviously, the bad fights are going to keep raining in, so that might get a lot worse soon. But, you know, we'll do what we can. This is an awesome hyper carry character. If you can get it online, just a little bit too early by me. Too late, excuse me. Just dashing him for a bit of poke. Again, my damage is starting to scale up. We avoid the 1. My words are also expiring. I have to always be careful of Athenal as well, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna look for some more poke on this guy. We've got his ult because he's afraid. I'm not really too worried here unless the gank comes, which there it is. Okay, we juke him. Let's back up. Yeah, this Lance is so fat. Oh my gosh, there are just 4 people here. Yeah, holy. I mean, I'm out, which is nice. Did get him off the horse. I can try to go for a silence. And I do not want to die for anybody. So we're just gonna kind of keep on farming. Team is not super happy. Alright, we back here. They might dive us. Hopefully we get this back off in time. Yeah, we do. I have to, like... This is such a scuffed game already, dude. Oh my gosh. I have to just play for my life. Like, seriously, I can already tell the kind of lobby we're in. This Chiron's doing well, so I'll try to group with him later, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in anybody else. These builds are crap as well. So it tells you all you need to know. It's all good though. Once we get our items online, we should be all set. Just need to get there. Definitely still a long way off. I'm going to go Crusher into Serrated and probably get a Brawler's last. I could go Heartseeker as well. Thinking about Brawlers just because they do have a Ra. And once we have that entire build online, we do just kind of like own. But at the very least, I don't really want to fight, like in terms of a team fight, until we're at Crusher and Serrated, or at least just one of those. Because then my damage will be pretty high. Like I can fight the Zhong obviously just because I'm ahead of him and stuff. But that's kind of about it in terms of what I like really feel comfortable in fighting. I definitely do need to go Brawlers this game. They have a lot of healing. Yeah, they're just getting absolutely hammered. This Zhong Kui has gotten like a lot of free farm just from them like inting over here, which obviously does suck. What can you do, man? What can you do? I want to ult these Bastions here. AFK bye. Oh. Nope. Dear God, what is going on? Can I ever kill the Zhong? I don't think so. Not on my own. Anything here? Nope. What a game. The question is, do I mute them or do I just let it be? I mean, this is a typical Smite 1 experience and Smite 2 when chat gets like a little bit better. Oh, that is sad. I'm dead as hell. Did silence them, but I'm just doomed. Did he miss that? No, I don't think so. No, he did miss this too. It didn't even matter. I think this Zhong's dead for it. That was a little bit scuffed by me. I kind of like messed up my actives a bit there. If I beads dash, I think I actually do live. I got crippled out of my dash though. Again, this game is like just kind of a disaster because we have no like map play, no anything going on. You lose so much vision and just like play on the map when you have no, you know, like proactivity anywhere. So we just kind of have to deal with it. It is what it is. I should be playing further back, but like this is not like a realistic game state, so it's kind of hard to, you know, be like super up to date with that. But it's okay. We're still level 16. We're still doing a good job. Obviously, death-wise, that wasn't great, but we did get a power spike on our back, or on our death, which I guess is nice. And I should be able to just clean up a pick, which is very, very helpful. It's a good Sobek pluck. I got a dash cancel there. Make him juke into the ult. We're going to go to the right, and he'll land into that one as well. Aegis Force. If my 2 hits him, he's probably dead. He's out of range. Beads down, though, at the very least on the Zhong. Or, excuse me, on the Ra. And, we'll at least take that. We got actives on Ra. That's not bad. That's just Doom Orb plus his passive. That's going to make him absolutely zooming. It really helped me out, though. I mean, I'm the highest level in the lobby. Farm-wise, I'm actually kind of right in the mix. So I'm doing okay. I'm feeling good. The problem right now is the team is just shitting it up. So I'm not like too sure like how good our fights are going to be, but I think this is just all the more indicator that we need to get to the final hurdles of this build. Once we have Bluestone, I feel absolutely unstoppable. We're going to need some good vision, which so far we've not had in this lobby at all. That Cleo is like kind of needed to have vision. A little bit off the mark with the roll. That would have been a kill. A really nice one too. But once we do get vision, it is kind of like a lock if we are able to for a win. Do end up just killing this guy. Kind of a risky play just because Lance like could just have ran right at me. But I'm in a game state right now where, yes, we're only down like 3k as a team. Some of that is just because I'm up 1k, but I just like don't really trust these guys. I feel like we're going to lose unless we seriously like make a play. So I'm being a little risky and a little bold, and thankfully Lance went for somebody else there. Steal a red buff, though. I'm going to just go for the left wave one more time. Hit 19 off this wave. We are in the hyper farming realm for sure. We go Heartseeker now. Yeah. Well, okay. So Heartseeker and Serrated are both super good on this character. I actually don't necessarily need to go Serrated. I could just go Heartseeker into Crusher instead. It's not a bad idea, especially with Transcendence. The extra mana might be nice. I don't know what this Anubis is doing. I'll go Heartseeker first, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm going to walk over to this beacon. I should be able to get a really good angle here if I go on this wall. I don't know if they like... Okay, they don't really either realize or care that I'm here, which is a big mistake for them. There we go, that's money. We got one. The one was terrible, but the rest was good. We got two. There we go. There is hope, boys. Heartseeker Spike is crazy strong. If we can get really good backs off, we always have a chance. Our damage is just like ballooning up. The biggest problem right now is they have a lot of hard CC, stuns, cripples even. A lot of things that are really good into Cleo. Cleo is like an artillery assassin, which is a very unique playstyle and one of my favorite characters. I really can't wait for it to come to Smite 2. But yeah, she's just very different than most gods. But we just need like space to cast, and stuff like this removes our space to cast. But thankfully, I'm not super worried. We get a silence off, blink down Athenal as well. Get the 2 off for movement speed, and we should be okay. Need to pop a health pot here. This looks playable still. I am a little low. I'm shocked we're like kind of not hard winning this fight. Okay, surely Zhong just dies though. Nice. Can we get one more? I really don't want to like play too aggro. I'm a little low, and I have a big spike soon. Like, if I can get to Bluestone on my back, we're feeling really, really strong. He bricked the pluck, though, and he's just dead. I don't know, we just have to run. We got a kill at least. That's nice. I'm gonna get blue and probably just reset. I need to get to 1500, so I'm gonna have to like farm this wave. I really don't want to, but it's alright. Alright, we back here. Zhonghui ultimate, Blink, Athena ultimate. We have a little bit of space, not much though. Those things should be up soon. We did get our bluestone though, and that's critical. Farming wise, we're way ahead of the whole lobby. So I feel okay. I think genuinely like we just need to ward. If we have good vision, we will win this game. I'm 1000% confident. But right now our vision is god awful. And the reason why you need vision super hard on this character especially is especially when you have all the CC and kind of just get on. Cleo's not really a good 1v1 character. I mean, she's okay. But most characters will kind of fire in 1v1s, especially stuff like Uller. This guy is so out of position. Hopefully we just get him here. Oh, I didn't Aegis in time. I literally pressed it too. That's a Smite 1 moment. Do they kill him? Nice. That was bad by me. I could have easily lived that, but it's still a worth trade. 2 for 1 when that Lance is like fed and our team's getting farm is good. If we ward, we will win. I promise. Good job though. 3 for 1. We take those every time. That is big. That was definitely good. I totally should have Aegis that. That was just like stupid by me. I mean, I did try to. I just did it way too late. When you're blinded and stuff, you kind of lose a little bit of sense. So that sucked. But even if I Aegis that last Lance hit there, we're just probably out. All good though. It's fine. It happens. I obviously don't want to like be dashing in on people, but that was sort of just like too good of an opportunity. Ideally, we're playing walls though, but the idea is again that I need time and space to cast, and I need to be able to get in and out of walls, excuse me, very safely. So if I'm not able to do that, it's really rough, and that's why we need vision, more so than maybe other characters, because I'm not initiating in a normal way. I'm putting myself in a really potentially harmful spot to initiate. Oh my gosh, this character, man. Let's get in this wall ASAP. I just got absolutely fried. Lance is a pretty good character, isn't he? Got him off the horse. I'm just going to pre-beats the damage so it doesn't even... Okay, I didn't have to pre-beats. I don't think Athena had taunt. I thought she did. It was good. I mean, look, we get the kill. We're going to kill this guy as well. It does work out, but you see how every single fight that's a little bit spotty. Yes, we did win that, but like I have to just bounce, burn actives, and yes, I wasted beads a little bit, but I have to be so jumpy because I'm just not seeing these people when they're coming in. And yes, like obviously I want to be in a spot where like that's not the case, but a lot of that just comes from we're just going to zone this guy here. Hit him with the ultimate. He's 15%. We just get him at Phoenix. We need to be in a spot where like we're not the ones getting jumped on. If you're getting jumped on this character, you will lose most games. But if you have good vision, if I'm able to kind of like run around through the walls and get good angles and just get consistent poke, you're going to be so much better off. So that's kind of like the main distinction. With this build, this is again basically just what I recommend. We're going to go Crusher last. If you feel like you need a little bit more pen, you could go Titan's Bane. Conversely, if you don't need anti-heal, you go Crusher instead of Brawlers or Serrated. Those are all kind of totally okay options, and you don't have to go Transcendence, but I like going it personally. So all kind of good options, doesn't really matter. Biggest thing is on this character again is we want to avoid getting jumped on, and we want to avoid long lines of sight like that one. The reason being, that's going to be his blink down. We should be totally fine. I'm going to go into the wall just in case. We're okay. I didn't realize Karen got so much damage off. I could have maybe gotten the jump on that guy, but I want to avoid long lines of sight because it just means we're easy to track. And I don't want to be easy to track, and I also like don't like fights in the lanes. I'm sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I don't know. Just yapping too much, I guess. We're going to go in this wall here and just get some poke off. You know, we do have a silence at the end of our one, which is really nice. But look how much easier it is to play like when I have just some vision. This is bad vision in the grand scheme of things. We need much better and much more. But at least it's something, I guess. This guy's just kind of going on me. He is kind of inting as well. Hit him off the horse and he's just dead. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing there. That guy's horrible. I'm going to reset real quick. I don't know why we're fighting in mid though either. You see, like this is such a shit show. I'll come over. I mean, it looks like we're maybe going to win this. Chiron's got like a god flank. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like we want to fight around fire. This is just one of those games of Smite, I think. It's just one of the games of all time. Can we just pull this? So I don't play burn unless like I really need to. It's much better to just play zone because I have damage potential. Again, Sobek needs to tank this though. For that to happen, we're gonna get a silence off, 2 off, 3 off. Ult does get to jump away, but he's out of the fight completely, right? The idea is, yes, I do have some good fire burn, but generally speaking, we should just be the ones kind of keeping them out. From a solo lane perspective, if we're jungle, that's potentially a little different. I think we can just burn this in time, though. Okay, they're not hitting it. Now we're burning it. We should be able to get it. Nice. That was a little scary. The idea is that we keep the backliners from coming in. They have to reset, and then we should be able to just do it, right? So it's important to switch to the burn. This is looking a little dodgy. I'm going to get in the wall here. I'm going to auto 2. I'm going to hold my dash for a very specific reason. So I can either go for a kill or get out, depending on the situation. So obviously, if you can hold a dash, you should. A little spooked here, so we're kind of doing some jukes. High sense really helps with spacing, I think. Oh, this is a bit rough. Okay, we're alright. Did have to Aegis that, though. I'm on kind of cooldowns here. I think this guy does kill him eventually, but I'll help. Nice. Yeah, a really scrappy fight. I mean, we didn't really need to take it. I was able to get picks, which is nice, but like that is just Fire Giant lost on 3, kind of for no reason. I feel like we could have just left. Is what it is, though. Again, I don't know. It was just a bit weird. I'm assuming Chiron was like got caught out in his ult or something. It happens. Sieging wise, though, we're not super well off with just 2 of us with fire. My main thing is going to just be to, you know, play on, what is it called? Play on walls, like on the sieges in between the phoenixes and whatnot, and try to get damage off there, but it just makes it really, really sketchy for me if I, like, you know, I'm gonna get hit through the wall. They have, you know, Uller 3, they have Ra 1 and ult. They have Lance just who can just blink over, and even Zhong Kui abilities. So I've got to be really mindful and kind of like careful about that. It's doable, but it's just a little scary. Obviously, there's gonna be people, so I gotta make sure I also don't just like in while I'm trying to just set up my vision, because there's gonna be a fight around this gold. And this is why, like, again, like, our vision is so terrible, and it's like, look how much harder the game is now. Like, where do I go? You know what I mean? I don't really know. See, like, it's just so difficult. I don't think there's any god in the game that gets more punished by not having good vision than Cleo. Or vice versa. So she can be a really good ranked character because of that, and also a really bad one. So these guys are just kind of being stupid, unfortunately. I'm in a bad spot. I have to back up here. We do get gold for free. They're kind of like afraid to contest, though. This is really good for us. Definitely take this. And it's not even like the quality of the words don't even need to be that good. It's just like literally in places we can't see. And they don't need to be in like some perfect pitch spot. Just in some place we can't see. Also, Ra is being super lazy here, so is Uller. We got a bunch of damage off. I'm going to ult both of them. We just attack mid. I just did like literally 2k. Alright, super free. We definitely didn't need to bomb that, but it was a good combo on that guy. I've got to be really careful here because we just got super stacked on. Yeah, I don't know. That didn't go too hot, did it? I'm going to go into this wall here. I should be able to like counter engage a little bit or something. I'm just kind of on cooldowns. Don't have my ult, so I'd be able to absolutely fry right there. I mean, I had such a good engage for us. We just kind of like didn't play it well afterwards. We definitely didn't need to bomb that. We just have to kind of auto. No reason to like go for kills there. Just they're out, you know? But it's good. Like we want them to be out. Okay, I'm fine. They're doing a really big mistake. They should be chasing me out here. I'm very like lucky that I'm not getting chased out. This is actually playable because of how split they are. They're like thinking I'm coming around, so they're like grouping back, but the truth is they should be chasing. I'm really a weak character when I get jumped on. Don't think I have anything here. That was a fantastic goal. Hold up, we can help. Oh, dude, the character's just so fast. I'm trying to play that really well. I just like couldn't even help. I feel terrible for that. It's too bad. He had a great angle though. I mean, good job by him for like kind of saving his own game. I can't get in. It's all good. We just leave. We just leave. This pick is so stressful, man. But that's part of the fun in it. I feel like we can do something here. Ullr's a really scary pick for me just because of the amount of CC. Let's see, do I ever catch this guy? Nope. Can I ult them? Oh, just off. Ullr's my target, obviously. I'm inting. I'm fine, but that was a really troll. I never should make that play. That was garbage. Alright, I'm just gonna back. Dude, again, it is literally just like a super vision diff. Because they're actually warding too. That's the problem. Like, these guys are actually warding. And we're either just sitting on our hands with them or we're just not placing them. I know Kyron's at least trying to help me a little bit now. Like, Anubis just has multi-pots at 31 minutes. Like, that, you cannot convince me that's not just an AI bot. Like, what is that? Holy. We don't have that much cooldown, so you typically just want to get the blue mask. Again, it's like pretty fine with Cleo's like ult cooldown shifts. It's not a huge deal. I'll look for a bit of damage here on this Athena at least. That's the thing. Whenever I jump out of these walls, we can just get kind of popped, right? So I got to be really, really cautious then, above all other times. But our jungle fight is great, right? Like this is super like doable and winnable as long as we just have okay vision. And there we go. We get jumped on. I'm alive, thankfully, but like that should never happen, you know what I mean? It just sucks. We're gonna get a pretty good ult off here. Potentially another pretty good ult off. I did good damage there. Wasn't enough. That scared the shit out of me, I won't lie, the lance. Okay, Zhong dies. It's actually a 2-for-1, but we are low. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see if I can find anything here. Nope. That harpy made me think it was somebody, but it's just a harpy. Okay, this is much better. It's still not great, but it's much better. I can resec in another ward. Do we have any help here? No. That's just a bad ult. I'm just doing that to see if he walks in. It's okay. Look, if I'm able to survive the lance engage, or if the lance engage is just really disjointed, it is okay. We're getting a mid-wave pushed in. It kind of messed up. It's hitting the Titan, not the Phoenix, which blows, by the way. Because they've got people spawning. That's just like terrible luck. It's alright though. Just got another 500 pot. I'm going to save for a 3k now. Probably could have there. It's whatever though. Alright. Yeah, like if we just don't get engaged on, we should win. That's like literally it. I know that's easier said than done. It's a lot of like, it's really scary just because of how squishy we are as a character. But that is just sort of the truth, so we'll see. Any poke we can get on people is good. Our fire burn is pretty bad. That is a terrible pluck. I can't walk into that guy at this point. Got him off the horse, which is huge. Gonna look for it too. Oh man. Alright, that's our beads down. I got owned. Yeah, I tunnel visioned a little too hard there. That's a good pick though. The fight was split and I didn't die, so that's good. We just heal here, and I should be able to like still impact this. That was a great stun. Holy. Anubis might have just won us the fight. Not quite, but that was still good. Like, genuinely, like, the engage being on him is just good. Especially if he lives. See, that's a much better pluck. I actually should be able to help and, like, not just get blown up for it. Got a silence off. Dash was a bit bad by me. Not too bad. Oh, so anti-synergy. No. I'm gonna go into this wall in a second. Can't just yet. Walk here. Go for the raw. Sometimes you just gotta look for the best engage possible, even if you have to forego a kind of good one. We were able to do that there. Again, that fire pull was just so bait. We really can't do it. It's alright though. It's still playable. Man, he didn't die. Shit, so I'm getting jumped on. I have to run up here. Look at Lance. He's on the way. This wave is not doing us any favors right now, I'll say that. It's actually bad I won as well. I'm still alive here. Did hit him, that was a great Aegis. Nice job, he's fine. Well done. So I should be able to get an angle on this Zhong. He is really trolling with this angle. I can't commit to him there because I don't have ult, but we're able to get a lot of poke on him for free. I have enough for a 3k pot. They're still all kind of hovering. This is so scary, dude. Holy shit, this is a horror game. He knows I'm going to go for that wall, so I'm not going to go into that wall. I go into this bush here, or this wall, excuse me, whatever. Juke that, we're fine. Look for the ult 3. There we go. Can we pull this now? We should be able to. I'm gonna look for this Raw. I feel like he's griefing. He is super griefing. Holy. I missed. I juked it. We're good. I got a lot of damage on Raw. He can obviously heal, but not like instantly. That's Raw ult, which is huge. I'm gonna go back into this wall. This is a good wall to play on. Okay, they're walking right past it. That's not great. I do hit the Zhong, though. Don't hit the Zhong. Well played by him. We got fire, though. That's what matters. I have to play safe. Cannot die here. This would be super bad. We just have to book it. Hit him again. Do not hit him. I'm gonna Aegis. I'm gonna Bees as well. Let's see if we can just turn it. Kind of caught out, so I have to try. Got him. Good, good, good. Alright, it's fine. Zhong blink ult Aegis. We'll heal a little bit, get our 3k pot, and then push right. We have a fire EFG on 5, so I'm gonna just back. Actually, 2 are dead. We can push. I'm gonna reset. They're playing back. I'm okay with it. It's probably okay to just siege. It definitely is okay to just siege, but I don't know. I don't want to risk it, personally. I'm just like auto-talking. Can we just attack mid? This pathing is terrible here by these guys. I know Chang'e's playing well, but like that is like they're just super falling asleep. Like 2 are dead right now. We just have to siege. I did an early back just because I'm kind of low. I know I could heal, but I get a 3k pot. Yes, it's a little bit greedy, but like I'm okay with it. We just have to make sure we're here, and I'm here, so it's playable. We just have to get mid here, and we just leave. Look, I have Force Lance out. I can actually place Wurzel in the wall. I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. I can just put a trap right here for now, since it's the best I can do, and this mid is just free. Call my dash. I'm dead as hell. Oh my gosh, she killed him. Good job. I need to heal. That we should like back up a little bit. Again, we don't want to look for the dive. We want to play OBJ. We do not like back up. Just back up. What is he doing? I know he's alive, but like it's really like, first of all, it's terrible habits, but more importantly, it's just like really a bait for our backliners. Okay, come back in. I just got super saved by this Chang'e. That was a sick play. He just popped him with the ult. I didn't have actives there. That was the problem. I also, like, kind of got canceled out there a little bit. Getting ult off. It's not on the best target, but the 1 is pretty decent. Most importantly, Zhonghui's kind of in combat. Even with Anubis dying, I'm actually, like, not super afraid. 1, because that guy's just dead, but... Okay, he tunnel visioned a bit. I can't dash there because I do die, unfortunately. Alright, I think it's fine. I should be able to get left here. So 1v1, I'm not afraid of this guy. I know, like I said, long lines of sight are bad, but it's playable. We can do it. See? We're fine. I'm just going to go run right. I can get this tier 2 and probably not enhanced, actually. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're going to have to use our abilities there. Get out of the wall. Dash 3. We got him. I was crippled there. That's why I have to beads. I just juked into that. That's so bad. I'm alive, though. It's fine. Oh, man. Holy shit. What is going on? Okay, we'll get it right tier 2. And, I should be able to just reset afterwards really easily. I did want to go for the right Phoenix, but with using both actives, I don't love it anymore. People are kind of spawning. Did get a kill, though, at least. Get on. I hit it so hard. I can actually get a 3k defense spot, which I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's do it. So this Fire Giant, despite kind of being in like a really good spot, appearingly, with Phoenixes, is not super easy, right? Like, they have right Phoenixes just up. I think... Okay, no, it's fine. He can have it. Oh, you're good. That's okay. I don't even need a speed that bad. I was thinking about it, but honestly, it's probably better. I can just get blue. I just need a mask. That's more so the important thing. Because, like, it's either red buff or a mask, but the Chang'e is, like, burst. If she can one-shot the Lance, like, that's better. This matchup is so bad for me, playing into Lance. Like, again, Cleo's matchups and 1v1s are pretty rough, but Lance is one of the worst, for sure. Our team is actually just looking for a right Phoenix play. If we can pick Lancelot, we win the game here. But if we get picked, it's quite bad. Lance ulted. Chiron's super split, but I think we can trade 1-for-1 here. And if we are able to trade... Uh-oh. Oh, this is not going well. Okay, hold up. This is going really bad. I missed. Oh, dear. That was awful. We missed so hard, dude. That's so unlucky. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, that's not that bad. It's just more so bad because of what it could have been, you know? I got pretty good poke on the Ra. We have to retreat here. This is not a good fight. Lance was really low, but he's going to slowly heal or just come back healthy. This guy's looking for an angle. I mean, I kind of have one. Oh, he just got insta-killed. It's actives down on Ra at least. I'm out. Yeah, I think Chang'e was looking for a blink angle and literally just blinked into an ability, which is just kind of bad luck. Too bad. I could have dashed for that kill, but I'm not trading my life there. It's not worth it. Okay, I got a good hit there. I'm like stopping them from backing, which is super valuable. I see Lance. Lance is the target. If we kill him, we win the game. I did not mean to go into that. That was really troll. Okay, he's attack, go on him, go on him. Trust the process. Okay, that's fine. I'm still okay with that, honestly. That is such a good trade, ult-wise. I'm going to look for poke on Athena here. I can stop his back here, actually, as well. Okay, we stopped Ullr's back. We couldn't get to Lance in time. It's fine, though. We'll get Beacon off of it. It's, like, fine. I'm going to reset, get another 3k pot. If I can farm a little bit more, I can get a 500 as well. I might not be able to. 3k is worth more, though, obviously. Okay, actually, we'll be able to get both. I don't get a ward, though, which sucks. You gotta make your decisions, man. Is the word better than the 500 pot? I'm gonna say, actually maybe, but I'm gonna go the 500 pot. If I regret that, too bad, man. What can you do? Okay, I'll take speed. Thank you. We gotta get vision, which I know I don't have, so it's a little ironic for me to say. But any type of poke we can get is going to be great. I know they have the Ra. The healing's not the end of the world as long as we have vision. Okay. I have done a very scary counterplay pick there. Does this guy just die? He does. We're alive, boys. We just did the most ballsy counter Athena engage of all time. And the fight doesn't look amazing. I am out. I think that's a left fire wave top left, so I think they do lose a left Phoenix. I kind of just had to press something. It worked out okay. It's not terrible. If we can live here, it's really quite good, actually. I definitely should have gotten the wards over the 500 pot, though, because, Christ, that was scary, and I did use both actives. If we can get anything here, like just one of these picks, it is worth it, for sure. Okay, it is definitely worth it. We attack mid here. These guys are bums. I think we're fine. Point proven. Literally point proven. Respectfully, of course. That was a good stun. Okay, we got a mid Phoenix we can get right. Ullr should play for an axe. That minion almost just killed me. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Look for a 2, 3, he's dead. We back up. I have to walk wide, right? Because the Zhong's going to hit me. Now we're ushering in mid, and if they can't kill him, I do. Nice. There we go. We get it right, Phoenix. I'm not sure we actually end off this because we are really low as a team. Probably shouldn't have done that for him. Yeah, no worries. But look, we got the right Phoenix down. That's the important point. The important point is now they finally are split up, and they can't just, like, all-in commit on a defense. Intrusive thoughts tell me to poke through the wall there. It is a terrible play. Don't do it. We're out. Fine. You could sell the Chalice, right, on Cleo, by the way, if you feel like, hey, I need to get more words. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do at all. In fact, I probably should have done it just in the context of this match. A lot of the time, though, you're going to not necessarily be able to get healing back. And with how dodgy this pick is if you're not able to be 100% health, 100% health, excuse me, at all times, it's absolutely fried, right? Like you can never survive. I mean, all these margins are super, super thin with me living when I'm getting engaged on. So if you're not for full health, it's doomed. And I know, yes, I have ability healing, I have lifesteal, all that stuff, but they're obviously going to have anti-heal. So sometimes, like, I'm just not going to be able to get the healing in a like ample amount of time or in the right amount of time, and a chalice can kind of just help me stay topped up without necessarily having to risk myself to looking for poke when it's just like not feasible too. So if you want to go a health chalice in the laning phase, you absolutely should, and you know, if you want to not keep it, that's up to you. But again, just be informed about the decision. That was a great pick they got on the Ra because he was trying to push up the waves. I'd love to look for the red buff, but I'm not an idiot. So yeah, that's kind of just like the way that I would look at it though. Now our team's going to go on this. Ra is dead, meaning that their steal potential is not great in terms of like just a straight up burst of damage. They can still look for it, but it looks like they're just giving. Which is great for us. EFG on 5. This is looking super winnable. Vision on the Phoenixes are not here at all, which is spooky as hell, I'm not going to lie. See, because what just happened to us is exactly what we don't want to have happen. Now again, they weren't prepared, so it's all good. But if we're getting Zhongguan like that, yeah, it's going to be really bad, assuming a Lance Blink is with it. If we can just get this left Phoenix, we're super happy. But they're going to look for some kind of a counter engage here. I have to get into the wall. Notice Lancelot's playing on the flank. We're going to keep the Zhong in combat so he doesn't just insta-kill our Anubis. I get the ultimate off. Kill him. I'm going to ult this guy. I have Aegis ready. We did damage to Lance. We're okay. And I can just kind of play bully ball right here. Notice how many fire waves are coming. We just pre-Aegis the engage. I don't care about dying here anymore. It doesn't matter. Look, we lived. That's all that matters. We're playing bully here. We're just a goalie right now. Look at the Titan just dying. And that will be the match. So, 47 minutes almost on the dot. Man, that was fucking stressful, but I'm glad we got it through with it. And, look, Anubis made a really good play there at the end, actually. Playing that corner, knowing the Lance has to flank from there, I wouldn't say like Anubis is necessarily like a great matchup because obviously you can just get popped, but just having a stun means that it's at least playable. And yeah, what's the damage check? This is going to be our highest of the series so far. I'm going to guess 86,000. But man, what a match. That was stressful as hell. I was going to talk about some of my Smite 2 decisions. We did 77k. That's alright. But we'll have to bring that in for another time. If you made it this far with Smite 2, I'll be posting still Smite 1, but Smite 2 as well. We'll be doing a balanced mix, and that'll be that. But yeah, that is the game. So GG's, thank you so much for watching. Cleo Bomb recorded and done with, and I will see you in the next one.